The views expressed in this video are that of the content creator, not of their employer. My name's Brownie. I'm in my 30s, mid-career corrections officer. I've seen things most people only read about. Been assaulted, lost my mom at 17, got thrown out at 19. I've worked HVAC, I've started businesses, built a family, but most importantly, I've survived. This channel isn't about pretending life's easy. It's about figuring it out anyway. I'm doing this for me. If it helps you too, stick around.
All right, Brownie here. This is part two of a six-part series under workman's comp overview. Okay. Today's episode, we're going to talk about calling a lawyer. Okay. So, you've gotten hurt on a job, use of force, gone awry, you know. Point being, you're in pain, right? You're in pain, you filed your paperwork, you filed your report, the state knows you're in pain, you got your accident number, you're moving forward. Okay? Now, I cannot stress this enough. Call a lawyer. You specifically don't pay them anything. Okay? If it's a workman's comp related injury, meaning you got hurt, in our case, by an incarcerated individual, you pay nothing. Nothing. Zip. Finito. Nothing. You pay nothing. They make their money on the award. Okay? That's how they make their money. You make your money on all the other dollars out of the award. Granted, you pay back your wages if you're out of work for a long time, etc. But the process that you have to go through when you do not have a lawyer is insane. Okay? You're going to be up nights trying to figure out, is this the right form to send? Am I on the right website? Am I following the protocol correctly? Now I gotta go find a doctor. Now I gotta go find an ortho. I gotta find somebody who takes comp. I gotta find somebody who can take care of me because I got hurt at work. A lot of people don't want to deal with a workman's comp injury, okay? Because of the connotations that could be involved, because a lot of people game the system. So the easiest advice I can give is call a lawyer, because lawyers are going to have their own doctors, their own people. Plus, they have an entire paralegal team that this is what they do for 8 hours. It's just the logistics of getting you in front of a doctor. Now, you're probably asking yourself, okay, well, Brownie, that's cool and all. Like, call a lawyer, great. But, like, who do I call? Okay, what's a good lawyer? Now, I've been burned before. I'm not going to mention any names, obviously, because that's one hell of a lawsuit I'm not looking forward to. But I've been burned before. So, a good lawyer is somebody who pays attention to all of his clients, right? A good lawyer isn't somebody who will take your case based on, you're a corrections officer, and next thing you know, you're texting with strangers, and if you're a millennial like me, at first it seems, okay, cool, I'm texting with these people, da 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 da. No. Because what happens then is your case isn't the gravy train. They're going after like some $100 million lawsuit that they could pull in six figures off of, whereas they're only getting $1,500 off your, 30 grand because you tweaked an ankle. That gets put in a dusty bottom drawer somewhere. No, you want a lawyer where all cases remain equal, all cases get the same attention, because you want to get paid. You want to get paid for your pain and suffering. You want to get paid. You want to get something back, even if you're not at 100% when you go back to work, but you want something for the pain and suffering. Okay. So when you look around for lawyers that have been in business for a very long time. Okay. You look around for lawyers that have a huge success rate. You don't go with the TikTok lawyers, or you don't go with the guy in the big billboard on the highway, because guess what? Good lawyers don't need to advertise. Good lawyers are good lawyers, and people will advertise for them for free. Okay? So, What a lawyer will do is you'll call a lawyer. Hey, listen, excuse me, I'm Brownie, corrections officer with the state of New York, da 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 da, is hurting under the use of force, da 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 da, XYZ versus the incarcerated individual, ba 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 ba. Okay, so, they're going to put you through an intake process, name, address, phone number, the same thing when you took the job, when you started in the academy, and it's going to be a bunch of forms. You're going to click here, click there, virtual sign this, your paperwork in the mail, da 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 da. A lot of times you don't even meet the lawyer face to face. That this is what they do. They do 8 hours a day doing this. Your name is in the queue, and it goes on down the line. All right. And what the lawyer's going to do is they're going to have their own people who are going to reach out and get in touch with you. Okay. You'll get, chances are, a paralegal signing your case. You'll get, that paralegal will put you in touch with a doctor's office, most likely an orthopedist's office. Okay, they'll set you up with the initial appointment. You go, you get seen. I'm not gonna lie to you, that's probably the most aggravating part of this whole process, is going the repeated doctor visits and the physical therapy and all that. But the lawyer's office, their duty is to take care of the paperwork and take care of the legalese of the process so you can focus on getting better and getting back to work and supporting yourself or your family, whatever the case may be. They will have surgeons, they will have physical therapists, they will have doctors, they will have chiropractors, they will have specialists for this, for that, and so on and such forth. They will have people that they'll use for MRIs. You won't have to lift a finger. They'll just tell you where to go, pin a little note to your shirt, and off you go. Okay? A good lawyer will do that. A bad lawyer will be, hey, call this number, make an appointment. Hey, call over here, make an appointment. Nope. You don't want that. You don't want that. You want to focus on getting better. Okay? So you get a lawyer, pins a little note to your shirt. Don't worry, we got you. You're in the line now. You're going to follow our steps. We're going to get you paid. We're going to get you back to work. And the state's not going to win on this one. That's what makes a good lawyer. That's why you need one. Would I recommend a lawyer here? Sure, if I didn't think it would cause me a mountain of issues. Would I tell you who the bad lawyers are? In a heartbeat. But again, I can't do that on YouTube. It's frowned upon. So, do your research, do your homework, okay? If you followed my other video, you already made your report, so you got the rest of your career to figure out if you want to lawyer up and go through the motions, okay? I recommend it. 10 out of 10, I recommend it. Every case I've had so far, always lawyered up. It's never given me a problem. Have I gotten time off work? Sure. But every case, I've lawyered up. It's never been a problem. Been seen by doctors. I've had surgeries. Put back to work, etc. I cannot stress this enough. Lawyer up. All right. Good luck. God bless. Brownie out.